What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is yours truly, MICHEALS. Listen, man, we are live back here on Raw. Thank you for joining us. And tonight, guys, Kurt Angle will give his State of the Union address, and Jeff Hardy will go one-on-one with Edge. And it is going to be a live main event tonight because The Rock sees Shawn Michaels one more time in the main event, guys. This is going to be fired up. I'm glad you guys are here with us, and we are live from East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alright, guys, and here is Kurt Angle coming down to the ring, and a little bit of a somber face he's carrying with him after losing the Intercontinental Championship to Chris Jericho in Chris Jericho's attempt to win the Open Challenge, and it was successful on his end. And you gotta wonder what Kurt Angle is thinking, he's feeling. His State of the Union. Alright, go ahead and laugh, go ahead and cheer, but Chris Jericho, you get out here right now. And I mean that, Jericho. And here comes Chris Jericho, and you know he has to be feeling good. This crowd is behind him 100%, and they are fired up to see Jericho as the Intercontinental Champion. Of course, Jericho winning by pinfall, even pulling off the Angle Slam on Kurt Angle. You gotta know, Kurt Angle feels entirely and totally embarrassed after that. But you gotta wonder what Kurt Angle's plan is, having Jericho come out here. Alright, Kurt, what do you want? Because it's clear that I proved you wrong, and I shut you up in front of all these people, and they were extremely thankful for that. But I'm guessing, Kurt, you had a problem with last week. Well, you're right. But you see, in this business, anybody can pin anybody. But where I'm from, where real wrestling matters, you can't tap out everybody. So tonight, if I can make you tap Jericho, I want my title rematch. You want a rematch with me, Kurt? If you can tap me out, Kurt, are you insane, Kurt? If that's what you want, I'll make sure I make you tap tonight, and for the second week in a row, embarrass Kurt Angle. And there you got it. A rematch tonight. If Kurt can make Jericho tap, he gets a title shot. Alright, guys, we are back. Again, glad to have you here with us, guys. Listen, hit that like button like never before, and subscribe to the One Touch Universe and join the One Touch family, guys. We are so glad to have you with us tonight. And up next, Jeff Hardy, one half of the tag team champions, will be going one-on-one with Edge. And guys, listen, I gotta be honest with you. You know, the Hardys for multiple weeks now have been outstaged, outshowed, however you want to put it, showed up and showed out by Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian continuously seem to get the upper hand over the Hardys. Again, this all started with the Hardys, who were going up against the Dangerous Alliance, and found themselves, well, with the welcoming party of Edge and Christian being attacked from behind. And then, of course, they would go 2-on-2 and would find themselves still losing to the hands of Edge and Christian. But tonight, Jeff Hardy will take on Edge all by himself, and that has to get Jeff Hardy excited, knowing that he is going after this man one-on-one, and the punishment is going to fit the crime, guys. Edge has been on a tear here in WWE, and he and Christian together have made it clear that them tag team titles belong around their waist. And Edge and Christian are going to see to it that happens no matter what. And so Edge is fired up to think about the fact that if all goes well, he can put away one half of the tag team champions and be that much closer to being tag team champion himself. Let's get this match underway. Jeff Hardy taking on Edge, and the ref ringing the bell, and this match is underway. And look at Jeff trying to come out the gate strong, but Edge tried to go for the reverse. Oh, look at Jeff Hardy. That big clothesline stumping away at Edge, finding himself back in the offense again. And now look at Jeff throwing them punches, throwing them kicks. He's not wrestling this man. He's beating the heck out of him. And now look at this. Jeff Hardy, second rope. Ooh, nice power bomb. One. Oh, couldn't even get the one count. Edge kicked out right off the back, and Jeff is so focused tonight. He wants nothing but to get the victory over Edge and put a black eye on Edge and Christian's championship run here that they're trying to do as they try to chase after the tag team titles. And now look at Edge. Look at this. Lifting him up, suplex right into that mat. And Edge is smart. He's diabolical. He can definitely run this ring into the ground if you give him a chance. And look at that kick to the back. Jeff Hardy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Big reversal. Nice move by Jeff Hardy. And Edge trying to climb his way back to his feet. Jeff on the top. And look at him. Edge is resting, thinking he's catching himself a break. He doesn't see Jeff behind him, perched like an eagle on that top rope. And he turns around and look at that elbow come straight down on the chrome dome of Edge. And now dropping them legs into the midsection. And I think Edge's plans for kids just went out the window. And now look at Jeff. Big, oh, he tried to go for the leg drop, but Edge moved right out the way. And now look at Edge with the big backbreaker. My goodness, that man's spine needs a chiropractor right away. And now look at the reversal by Jeff. Oh. These two are going at it here tonight on Raw. And still ahead, we got the main event, rocking HBK one more time. As The Rock says, no tag team partners, just you and me. And then, of course, we have Jericho taking on Kurt Angle later on tonight. And look at Jeff. He's feeling himself a little fired up against the ropes, and then a big body splash. And now he's going to that outside apron and diving in with a leg drop. And Jeff Hardy pulling out all the bells and whistles, pulling out all the tricks. He's telling his crowd he's feeling it, and no Edge with the reversal, telling him to calm that down right away. And Edge finding himself back in control. Jeff in need of an offensive burst here. And now look at Edge wrenching on the neck, twisting that neck. You really don't understand how painful that is until someone is grabbing you by the head and by the jaw, and now the count, and the kick out. Again, you don't understand. Somebody's grabbing you by that head, by that jaw, and twisting it. It really messes with your nerves. And now look at Jeff diving back in with a body splash, and I think he has found himself back in an offensive control. And now look at this, putting Edge on that top rope. And when you go to the top rope with Jeff Hardy, you come down crashing a lot harder. Hurricanrana. And now Jeff back in control, man. He is fired up right now. Tried to go for a move, but Edge with the reversal. Bang! Hits him. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Jeff with the kick out. Edge almost pulled out the victory. Now look at Jeff. Jeff trying to find himself a big break here in this match. And look at this. Top rope. Ooh, whisper in the wind, and it could be over. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out right before the 3 count. Jeff Hardy hitting that whisper in the wind. My goodness. And now look at this, going to the top rope. What does he plan on doing? Oh, Swanton Bomb. Good night, America. 2, 3. And it is over. My goodness. Just when Jeff Hardy could just went high flying, he went even higher again. Man, look at these replays. Edge right there. I thought Edge was pulling out the victory, but it was not enough. Right here, bang, whisper in the wind, and then Jeff would follow that with a Swanton Bomb, and the lights were out in Dallas because Jeff would pull off the 3 count. Right here, look at that Swanton. Boom, connects perfectly and pulls out the victory, guys. And Jeff Hardy gets a win and some leverage for Team Hardy Boys as they press on forward here against Edge and Christian. Congratulations, Jeff Hardy, on a great victory here tonight. Much more on Raw is War. And don't forget, guys, you think it's over, it's not, because at SummerSlam, the Hardy Boys will take on Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And so this big rivalry is coming to a big finale at SummerSlam. Titles on the line. Alright, guys, and we are back. You just saw it, you just heard it. The tag titles will be on the line at the upcoming pay-per-view, SummerSlam. I can't wait to see what happens there. Now look at this. Kurt Angle is focused. Look at this man's face. He is not even trying to entertain these people tonight. He's not trying to show off any skills, any abilities. He just needs to do one thing tonight, and that is make Chris Jericho tap. If Kurt Angle can pull that off, he will find himself at SummerSlam competing in a title rematch for that Intercontinental Championship that was taken from him by the hands of this man right here, Chris Jericho, Y2J. And I'm telling you now, people have been telling this all night in the back that Kurt Angle cannot make Jericho tap. They've already said it. It's floating around everywhere that Kurt Angle will not be able to make Jericho tap because both of these men are obviously phenomenal technicians, phenomenal submission artists in the art of submissions. And as Jericho likes to put it, he is the man of 1,000 holds. And he's going to need about 1,002 if he plans on getting Kurt Angle off of his back here tonight in one-on-one competition. Jericho can easily get the victory and find himself without competition at SummerSlam. But if he loses tonight by tap out and tap out only, then he will find himself at SummerSlam defending the championship he just won from Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle, he can win via pin or submission, but he has agreed to say that he will make him tap. So if he doesn't make him tap, if he decides to pin him, he still won't go to SummerSlam. He has to make Jericho tap tonight. That's what he said was his condition to get his rematch. And his rematch he shall get if he can pull it off. And now look at Jericho in control of this matchup on that outside apron and diving in. My goodness. Jericho taking every chance he get, and look at the offense by Jericho. And now look at him doing his shuffle, doing his dance, feeling good about being in control early on in this match. And now look at Jericho, big backdrop, my goodness. And Kurt Angle yet to have made an offensive presence here in this matchup. He's going to have to turn this match around ASAP right now. Oh, might not be right now as he's getting stretched out. My goodness. And look at Jericho. Oof, dropping that elbow on his heart. And now Jericho. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. These kicks to the gut and now a kick to the face. Kurt Angle finding himself back in this place. My goodness. Kurt Angle throwing right hands. Now throwing Jericho into the corner. Oh, big body splash by Angle. And now dropping an elbow to the spine of Jericho. Kurt Angle in full control. And look at him trying to twist that leg up like a center stick. Oh, DDT by Jericho. Both of these men, clever, smart. They know how to. They're ring generals. I mean, they really know how to play possum. They know how to use every technical reversal, just like that one. Bang! They know how to use them, pull them out their back pockets like tissue. They are masters of wrestling. I mean, it is no shortage of words to say how good these guys are. And now look at Kurt Angle throwing Jericho back in the ring. And Kurt on the offensive. Oh, big reversal by Jericho. Now Jericho trying to find his way, but no. Oh, big reversal. And now look at this. Reversal again. These men, they know no boundaries when it comes to personal space. And look at Kurt celebrating as if he's already won this matchup, but he already sees himself in a victorious state, hitting these German suplexes. Chris Jericho, you are in trouble and you need to wake up. And now look at those punches. My goodness, the man's beating them like a piñata. And now Jericho staring at Kurt Angle. And he's about to do something. Oh, go DDT. Whatever Jericho had planned just went out the window, and now Kurt sizing him up. And look at this, adding on some German suplexes. My goodness, he's taking them from the States to Germany. I don't even know German, but if I did, I'd be speaking this, how crazy this match is in it. Oh, but look at Kurt Angle, he's not done yet. He's nowhere near done. Angle slam. My goodness. And now look at Kurt Angle. Look at this. Got his feet on the ropes. He's going to go for a pin. What in the world? And the ref saw them legs. He saw it. Kurt Angle didn't even care at that point. He just wanted to beat Jericho. And now look at Jericho walking Kurt Angle over to the corner. Kurt Angle with the reversal. Jericho throwing him against the ropes. Oh, now Jericho sitting him on the top apron. Top of that turnbuckle. And now look at Jericho climbing all the way to the top. And look at this superplex. My goodness. Going for the pin. One. Oh, and a kick out after one count. And Jericho a little frustrated. He's a little frustrated. He definitely feels the pressure now of losing his Intercontinental Championship. And he is going to have to work 10 times harder if he wants to keep it tonight. And look at Jericho. Hurricanrana off that second rope. Oh, look at him choking out Kurt Angle. My goodness. Oh, nice cheap shot by Kurt Angle, but nope, not enough. Jericho still in control. Brainbuster. Gotta send a shock through you like 1,000 tasers just hit you. And now look at Kurt Angle out of nowhere. Woo! My goodness. The lights just went out in Dallas. Good night, America. Kurt Angle with the angle slam out of nowhere. He pulled that one out of his back pocket. And Kurt Angle pandering to his His audience pandering to his haters. Oh, and look at this. The German suplexes. Kurt Angle is like a hunter. He's like a wolf. Once he locks them arms around you, you're not going nowhere. You going to Suplex City and you're getting off at the first stop. And now look at Kurt Angle. Oh boy. Against the ropes. Boom. Kick to the face. And now Kurt Angle turning Jericho over. And I thought he was going for them ankles. He's going for it. Will Jericho tap? Will he tap? Is Kurt? Yes, he does. He taps. He taps out. And Kurt Angle is headed to SummerSlam. My goodness. Kurt Angle pulling out all the stops, the bells, the whistles, you name it. He brought it. And he went on an aggressive onslaught right there at the end. Angle slam after angle slam. German suplexes. Whatever you want to say in German, he did it. And he got Chris Jericho to tap out. And Kurt Angle is on his way to SummerSlam to get back his Intercontinental Championship. My goodness. That is going to be an electric match. I guarantee it. You don't want to miss SummerSlam because these two are going to go toe-to-toe, head-to-head, and everybody is going to get caught in the aftermatch. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? Wait a minute. I'm not sure. Oh, look at Kurt Angle. He still wants some more of Jericho. Come on, Kurt. You already won the match. What is wrong with you? Look at him dropping an elbow on a spine. Look, dropping another one. My goodness, you would have thought he was Macho Man, all them elbows he dropping. And now look at this. Going for more German suplexes. Come on, Kurt Angle. You already won. You are just out of control at this point. My goodness. And now look at Kurt trying to send a message to Jericho. And look at that. The big angle slam. Bang. And it connects. My goodness. Who will stop Kurt Angle at SummerSlam? And it's official. Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho, Intercontinental Championship on the line in a submission match. Guys, that is going to be an electric match for sure. If you don't miss anything, you bet not miss that. Now here comes HBK down to the ring, and he has been feeling pretty good about himself as of late because according to HBK, he has The Rock's number. And it seems that way, guys, with the way that these two have been battling back and forth. Of course, go back just 2 weeks ago. And Shawn Michaels was pulling a victory out over The Rock, making him tap out like Cheryl Temple on an ice cream sandwich. But instead, the week after, last week, there was a tag team match where The Rock and Mankind found themselves victorious over D-Generation X via The Rock tapping out Triple H. But Shawn Michaels made it clear in the interview earlier, you tapped out him, you didn't tap out me, and you still never pinned me. So according to Shawn Michaels, The Rock has done everything but beat Shawn Michaels. He's lost to Shawn Michaels. He's made Shawn Michaels' partner tap out, but he has never got a victory over HBK, and The Rock is focused tonight because if there's one thing he loves, it's a challenge, and a challenge has been set for The Rock. And The Rock is definitely not too happy these days about how him and Shawn Michaels' rivalry's been going. We talked to The Rock earlier. I asked him, what is your biggest concern when you're in the ring with Shawn Michaels. And he said, my biggest concern is I never know how far HBK will go to get the victory. And a man who is unpredictable like that is a dangerous man to wrestle with. And so The Rock definitely not too sure about how far HBK will go, how desperate, how crazy, how evil or cynical, how aggressive HBK will go in all means to get the victory. And so Rock definitely is keeping his eyes open in the front and in the back of his head when he's in the ring with Shawn Michaels. But tonight, The Rock looks to get a victory and make a statement to Shawn Michaels here tonight, and hopefully he can do just that. This is going to be exciting, guys. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know how you enjoying the show. Let us know what match you can't wait for at SummerSlam. But right now, the ref is ringing the bell and this match is underway. And look at Shawn. Oh, tried to go for the top. Yes, he does. Kicks The Rock and drops an elbow right on top of his head. My goodness. And now, look at Shawn. He's relaxed. He does not feel phased at all when he's in the ring with The Rock. It's almost like this is fun for Shawn Michaels. He thinks it's a joke. He thinks it's the time where he can take a break and lift his feet up and take a chill pill. But The Rock is looking tonight to make an example out of Shawn Michaels and to electrify this entire building. And now look at this. He tried to go for a clothesline, but The Rock sent them flying outside the ring. And now The Rock on the offense. And he has that leg. And look at that, dropping that elbow on the leg of Shawn Michaels, hoping that if he bruises them legs enough, he won't have to taste the sweet chin music. And look at this, going after the legs again. But Shawn Michaels definitely cannot perform that sweet chin music without a leg to stand on and a leg to kick. You take out either one, and you've gotten rid of the sweet chin music, and The Rock knows this. Now The Rock throwing HBK back into the ring. The Rock, look at this, bending that neck back, twisting his back up. Oh, but Shawn gets out of it. But The Rock is coming at him pretty strong. And look at this. Clothesline sent. The Rock flying out the ring. But now look at Shawn. Ooh, moonsault flip outside the ring onto The Rock. My goodness, that man should have had a rocket on his back because he was looking like one of them ships from NASA. My goodness. And now look at Shawn. Reverse suplex. Tearing these tables apart. Look at him getting back in the ring. And again, top rope. And now dropping that elbow. My goodness. And now look at Shawn tearing up another table here at ringside. Shawn does not care. Again, The Rock said he does not know how far Shawn Michaels is willing to go in order to get the victory. And now look at him throwing The Rock into the table. And now Shawn, bang, throws him into the table again. Look at this, Shawn setting The Rock on the table. Not sure. Oh, no. Shawn is not going to do this. He is elbow drop from the top rope to the outside table. The Rock's heart had to stop working at least for 2 seconds because that elbow fell right down on top of it. And look at him throwing up the DX sign and telling The Rock to suck it. Disrespect at its finest. Throwing The Rock back in the ring. And HBK has this match done. 1, 2. Oh, and The Rock kicks out. Surprised The Rock even had the strength to kick out. And now look at this. The Rock definitely finding himself in a tough position as HBK is on the offense again and again and again with that kick. My goodness, he's showing not an ounce of love or compassion and he has hearts all over his tights. But you would think the man doesn't even have a heart. And now look at this. He's tuning it up. Oh, he tried to go for the sweet chin music. Not enough. The Rock throwing that big right hand. My goodness. And Shawn Michaels, once in control, now out of control. And The Rock has found himself an opportunity in this match to get back in it. And The Rock definitely fired up now. Oh, look at that shot to the... Oh, my goodness. HBK with that shot to the gut, turned around and added on a Uzugiri kick. And now look at that elbow to the face. Oh, look at Shawn. Look at Shawn. Look at him with the moves. Oh, The Rock wrenching that face. Shawn Michaels thought he had him. Look at this out of nowhere. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Good night in the pinfall. Oh, and the kick out. How, Shawn? How? My goodness. Talk about The Rock delivering a wham bam thank you ma'am. The Rock in control now. And Shawn trying to recover after getting beaten and battered with that rock bottom. And now look at this. The Rock planting his face onto that turnbuckle. My goodness. And now The Rock. Oh no! Reversal DDT by Shawn Michaels out of nowhere. And now Shawn has him. Oh, reversal by The Rock. Swinging neck breaker. And look at The Rock. He's saying, bring it. He says he wants something. He wants some more. And Shawn is tired. You can see it. He is not. Oh, he was playing possum. My goodness. Thought the man was tired. He was faking all along. And now, tried to go for a body splash, but missed. He missed. But still was able to pull off the Russian leg sweep. My goodness. Shawn Michaels. And now look at this, begging for The Rock to get up. Telling the DX world to lift their DXs up. The Rock can suck it, and sweet chin music. My goodness. The Rock is seeing stars, and I'm not talking about celebrities. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. How is this possible? How is it possible? The Rock kicks out. And Shawn, he is frustrated. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. He's outside the ring. What is he doing now? Oh, no. He has a chair. He's going to get disqualified. Oh, my goodness. Gut shot to The Rock. And now look at him beating The Rock with the chair. Shawn Michaels has lost his mind. What the heck? And look at him pandering to the crowd. And guys, this has been one crazy night, but it is official. The Rock and Shawn Michaels will square off at SummerSlam for the WWE World Championship. It will be electric, guys. You don't want to miss it. As always, thank you for joining in, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Salute.